For the 100% cheapest coins on the internet with reliable delivery and quick customer support, check out my sponsor MMOEXP by clicking the link at the top of the description and use code SWIFT at checkout for 5% off. Salsas and family, and today I'm coming back at you guys with another Madden 22 video on the channel, and in today's video we're going to showcase how to make unlimited training points in Madden 22. Yes, you heard that right, boys. I said unlimited free training. Let's get into the video. This one is a banger, fellas. And sadly, no stream this weekend, boys. I'm out of town at a wedding right now, so unless you guys want me to fire up the stream in the hotel lobby, I don't think I'll be live tonight. 1,000 likes and I'll stream from the hotel lobby. If not, I'll see you guys next weekend. Now, this method is going to encompass 5 honestly super simple steps that are going to allow you to make basically as much training as you guys want. Let's get started off with step number 1. Now, for step number 1, what I'm going to get you guys to do is actually go into the auction block and buy some training, because the way this method works is you buy training at a super cheap price, you re-roll that into coins, and you're basically going to be left over with free training every single time. That's your profit, and that's how you're going to be generating these training points basically for free. So step number 1, like I said before, we're going to be buying some training points, and my favorite position to buy right now is going to be some 88 overall players. We're actually looking to buy these cards at 70k or less. This card at 70,000 coins, that's actually a perfect deal right there. Basically what you're going to do is filter it down by 88 to 89 and simply go by all offense and all defense. Flip between these two filters. As long as you guys are seeing the newest cards right here, you're perfectly set. If you go to newest on all offense or all defense and you don't happen to see the newest players, what I'd recommend you guys do is you're going to want to filter it down by ultimate kickoff, and you're going to want to filter it down by legends. In my opinion, those are probably going to be the best two filters to look at to find your 88s for cheap. So if you're not seeing the newest cards, simply go by ultimate kickoff, go to newest, flip it over to legend, and you're basically going to be flipping between those filters right there, flipping between the types of all offense and all defense. And when you guys find a card up for 70k or less, simply buy the card. Now, step number 2, the easiest step of the method, what I'm going to get you guys to do is literally click 2 buttons. You're clicking triangle, you're clicking X, and you are going to quick sell this card for 2,180 training points. Now, that number is very important, boys, because what we're going to be doing is we're going to be using some of those training points, not all of them, to go to the training store, and we are going to be ripping the most lucrative pack in here, the best way possible to turn your training into coins. It is going to be your playbook fantasy packs. Now, this is a method that has worked in the past, and this basically is going to work all year. I don't care when you're watching this video, this method is going to work for you. Now, since the pack is a fantasy pack, it is crucial you guys are finding the most expensive playbook, and basically what you're looking to do is, for the numbers to work out in this method, you want to find a playbook that sells for about 7,000 coins or more. If the playbook sells for more than 7k, you're actually going to make coins and make training by doing this, but 7k is kind of the number you want to look for. Now, when it comes to finding playbooks that sell for that price, what I'd recommend you guys do is simply go onto Google and just search up best playbooks Madden 22 offense, best playbooks Madden 22 defense, and whichever playbooks you find, simply filter it down by type playbooks and the team that you guys found. So I just simply put that into Google, and the playbooks that I found were Ravens, Saints, Pats, Niners, and Raiders. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to filter it down by those teams. As you guys can see right here, Saints offense 7.8k. This playbook would work for the method just fine. We can take a look at all those other teams as well, and basically all you guys want to do is you want to find playbooks that are selling for around 7.5k or more. That way you make 7,000 coins after tax. So Ravens playbook looking a little bit too inexpensive right there. It honestly probably could work. We got the Patriots playbook right here, looking like that playbook isn't selling for a ton as well. We'll take a look at the Niners playbook right here, boys. Looking like the Niners offense is going to be going for a price of around 8k, so that's going to work just fine right there. And the final team to take a look at is going to be the Raiders playbook. How much is the Raiders going for? It looks like the Raiders, it is currently selling for around 6.2. So right now it's looking like Saints should work, and it's looking like Niners can work. These playbooks are going to work for me, but I would suspect that once I make this video, those two playbooks might become a little bit unprofitable. There's honestly a lot of other books you guys can try. The defensive playbooks are going to work just fine. I know Jets is popular, Panthers is popular, Seahawks offense is popular. There's a lot of playbooks that are popular right now. Now, before we move on to the next step, boys, I would greatly appreciate it if you could drop a like on the video. Literally just takes 1 second out of your day, and if you're watching this and you're like, wow, I like this method, I want to figure out more methods like this in Madden, I post stuff like this basically every single day on the channel. So if you don't want to miss content like that, consider subscribing, boys. I would greatly appreciate it, and I guarantee you guys, your MUT team is going to get better if you subscribe. So yeah, once you guys have found your playbook for 7k, what we're going to be doing is we are going to be opening up the pack 10 times. As you guys can see, we have the base offensive playbook fantasy pack. We're opening this up. It's costing us 150 training. What I'm going to do is I'm going to select the Saints offense, boys. That Saints offensive playbook, as we know, we can flip it for a price of around 7.5 to 8k, and that number is absolutely crucial, because as we dig into the numbers, what I'm going to get you guys to do is you are going to open this pack up 10 times. Now, the reason why you're opening it up 10 times times is because you're making 7,000 coins every single time you sell off your Saints playbook. So when we do the pretty simple multiplication there, if you open the pack up 10 times and you're getting 7,000 coins or more every single time you do it, once you've ripped it 10 times, you're making back 70k. And if you guys remember, 70k is the amount of coins that you want to spend on your card initially. And here's where you guys are making the profit, boys. Once you open this pack up 10 times, as you can see, the pack is costing a 150 training. So when we do that math, that's pretty simple as well. 10 times 150, that is 1,500. And there is a good margin in there. As you guys remember, when we quick sold our card, we quick sold them for about 2,200 trading, and we're going to only be spending 1,500 training to make back the cost of the card. So just in there, you're making 700 training points literally for free. This maybe takes you like 5 to 10 minutes to make this training. It's literally perfect if you're trying to power a card up. I would say for most cards in the game right now, it's probably costing maybe like 700 to 1,000 training to be able to power them up. So by simply doing this method, you can go ahead and you can power up your players for free. You can go ahead and you can add abilities to your card for free. Acrobat, I believe, is costing you around 700 training, and you can get that for free on literally any player on your defense by simply doing this method. The numbers are super simple, boys. Just to recap, step number 1, you want an 88 for a price of around, I would say, 70k. Quick sell the card for 2,800 training. Find a playbook selling for around 7k or more. What you're going to do is you're going to open the pack up 10 times, make back that 70k, and the difference in training is going to be your profit right there. Now, here are two very helpful tips that you guys are definitely going to need to know. The first thing that I would suggest is I would say this method is going to work the best on the weekends. There's a couple of reasons why. The first reason is because training is going to go down in price, boys. When training is cheaper, and maybe you can find your 88s for a price of around 63k or maybe a price of 60k, it's not only going to allow you guys to make training, but it's also going to allow you to make coins on this. And secondly, if you guys do this over the weekend, Weekend League is live, boys. And when Weekend League is live, sometimes people are switching their playbooks, sometimes people are trying new stuff out, and that means that people are buying playbooks. So the price of these playbooks, in my opinion, it typically goes up a little bit over the weekend, and these playbooks will sell a little bit more consistently over the weekend. And the final helpful tip that I want to give you guys is put your playbooks up for 24 hours. Put them up for 24 hours and don't worry about them. They'll sell at the end of 24 hours, especially if you guys find a playbook that isn't all that popular. Let's say, for example, I find a playbook in here that is selling for maybe like 10k and it's selling pretty consistently. Let's say, for example, that's the Titans playbook. That would be perfect. Literally no one else would be doing Titans, and if you can sell that playbook off, put it up for 24 hours, there'll be no one else posting them, and that'll basically guarantee that anyone that wants the Titans playbook or the playbook that you end up finding that's selling at a good price is gonna have to buy your listing. If it's up for 24 hours, I guarantee you guys the playbooks will sell. So yeah, that's basically how the method's gonna work, boys. You want to open the pack up 10 times. Once you've ripped the pack 10 times, you're gonna be able to make back those coins. You're gonna have some training points for free, and that is the unlimited training method right there, lads. So yeah, that's gonna do it for me, boys. Hope you guys have enjoyed. If this one did help you out, be sure to drop a like on the video down below. Really simple method. The price of training and the price of playbooks could change. If you're watching this in maybe like 2 months, I might have an updated version of this video that's gonna give you guys all new numbers to make sure the method's still working. Training could go down, the price of playbooks could go down, but for now, I would say this probably should be working for like the next 2 months. If it's not working and you're watching this video, click through to my channel page. I should have kind of like an updated version to this. And yeah, that's gonna do it for me, boys. Hope you guys have enjoyed, and until next time, lads, I'm out. Peace.